when it is your time, no matter how smart you think you are, it is going to happen to you. And that is what happened to me. I never expected it. But well, such is life. This is how I got scammed of my hard-earned money. So on this fateful day, I went to school because we had day. In fact, we had tutorials. So we were supposed to work on a particular course, like solve some past exam questions with a classmate and all of that, because we're preparing for an exam, I think. Yeah. So that's why I went to school that day. So in the course of the day, in the course of the tutorials, I received a message from my aunt saying that, oh, please could I help send her some, that she needs help. In fact, I'll put up the messages on the screen, that she needs help. She was like, good morning, hope you're doing fine, I need some help, sorry, something. And then it was, I don't know, when that's something that now when it's supposed to happen to you, because first of all, she's not call me the way she always call me, because whenever she texts me, she'll be like, baby car. There was no baby car in that text message. So at that instance, I would have felt like there was something off. But the fact that I was attending these tutorials, I was not really like in that settled mind frame where I was not doing anything and I could really pick out like things that were off. Since I was in school, I was trying to focus on what we were learning, and then the message came in. So I did not pick out on those little details. So I was just like, good morning, auntie. Okay, what do you want me to help you with? And then she was like, she was like, net of money, 55,000 francs, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, that she was going to send it back tomorrow. And then the funniest thing was that just like a couple of days back, or maybe like a week or so, I was having a conversation with my mom and my sister, and I was telling them about the fact that this thing that like when people see that you're working, they always feel like you have money, and they can always come to you for help. And I'm not saying that coming to ask for help is a bad thing, but I feel like some people exaggerate, and some people just take it like, this girl's working money, it means that she definitely has money to help me with. But people equally fail to understand that when you're running a business, it doesn't necessarily mean that you overhave money, because the money that comes in, like most of it goes back in to the business to like run the business, and basically equally have to be saving. So it's not like you're always, anyways, back to my story. So we were having this conversation, and they were like, I should stop lending people money. At least I should. Basically, that was like, I should stop lending people money. But now this case that was happening, I was just like, well, this is, I don't hear what. I was like, this is family. At least it's family, and she said she's going to send back tomorrow. So let me just assist her. Is that not it? I said, okay, send the number. She sent the number, and the Momo name was not her name. The Momo name was Kevin something. I don't know why the people were trying to like write a name that was going to seem like her name. But I know, like those details that are supposed to, those small things are supposed to really show you like, this is wrong, Karen. But no, I did not pick it out. I was just like, well, because for me, I felt like sometimes you might need money to send to like a particular person, so you might just directly send the person's number so that the person will see the money directly, rather than, maybe having to double, like, because you'll be spending charges twice if they have sent to you first before sending. So I was busy making excuses in my head for her, because I was not really thinking. Now I sent the money. I sent the money, and then this is what would have made it feel much more fishy. Because when I sent the money now, she was like, oh, that is really for a situation where somebody is in the hospital and they really need money. That can I send 50k again? I was like, I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have any more money. I'm sorry, I cannot send again. Then there was just this kind of subtle insisting. I was like, no, sorry, I cannot do it again. I was like, okay, thank you. Because my head, I was like, well, you know that I'm a child and I'm a student. Yeah, I'm a child. Anyways, you know that I'm still a student and I'm basically still struggling to really get something for myself and stuff like that. So why will you ask me for 55,000 and then still ask me for 50k? But I was in school, so it still did not really ring in my head that, oh, this thing happened. So in my head, I was just like, anyways, I'll talk to my mother about it in the evening. Right now, I'm in school, so let me focus. As in now that I was just in school, I was not checking. That these groups, there are groups because we have a general family group. So since I was like really struggling to be focused in school, I was not checking messages in our group. But now, later on, like maybe like 30 minutes or so, my mom now sent me a message, kind of like, Auntie, this person's phone has been hacked. So don't reply the message, so don't send her money, something like that. Ah! That's when I knew that sometimes you can be smart and other times they can outsmart you. And that is what happened to me. Because I was just like, oh my god. So people have successfully scammed me. Like these stories are always here. So it has really finally happened to me. Like I just like when I just read that message from our personal family group, my body just became cold. I just stood up and left class and went outside. And then I called her. I was like, you know what? I've just sent auntie money. Jesus is Lord. She was also bam, like what? So this thing has also happened. This thing I'm always hearing about has happened to my own child. I was feeling so bad. She was like, Olia called one of her friends working in MTN, Then now my auntie also called me like, oh, dial this code. There's this code that you can dial to reverse a transaction. But that was, in fact, I was too late because apparently as the money just, and the people actually like texted a couple of other people. So apparently when the money just entered, they just withdraw. I don't know how, but that's definitely what they were doing. So there was no way to like withdraw, like to reverse the transaction, and they had gotten from other people, and it felt like the amount of money that I sent was like the highest. Anyways, I don't really know. For the people that I heard that were also gotten, I was just like, is this really happening? I felt so bad. I went behind our class building. There's this stair outside there. I sat there. I was just like, my God. That's how my eyes became watery. Then tears started coming out. I was like, that this work that I felt really bad. I was like, I'm really struggling to really work hard like this and be able to get money for myself that can be able to do my little things and work on my goals and my objectives. And then there are people out there that have no pity and they are very lazy and they are just there to scam people's money. And I was just like, after I just wiped my eyes out, bro. It has happened. And if I was able to work, I'm going to be able to work again. And God is going to give me the grace and the energy to like forget about the situation and just continue like nothing happened. So I just wiped my eyes, I went back to class. And then I just continued like there was nothing going on. I just went back, sat down. I was just like, oh my God, like, I really felt bad. And then that's when now I went back to like the other general family group where all of us are there, like my mom's family, all of that. I just went back to that general group. And that's when I saw that one of them had said that my auntie's phone was hacked and that nobody should respond or send money. And then the funny thing was that message was sent just a few minutes before I sent the money. So if for 1 second I had opened that group and I had seen that message, I would not have sent the money. Because the funny thing as well was that my network was disturbing. So my messages were entering slow, my messages were going out slow. So that's what even made that was what caused the fact that I did not send the money like earlier than I did. And I had a chance to actually see something that would have made me not to send it, but I only saw that after and I was just like, what will be. And if you feel like you're too smart, there's a situation somewhere that you're going to feel like at the end of the day you don't have control over everything, and that is what happened to me. And this is just a call to all of us, just be more cautious, like when something comes up, because my mom told me that when something comes up like that and it seems serious, always call the person. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you that same advice. Call the person and get, like, it's something that is a kind of situation that is like, oh, like, okay, act fast, this, that. So call the person and talk with the person, understand what the situation is. And I did not, like, that did not cross my mind for 1 second, given that I was really like busy in school. So I was not really thinking right. I was just acting. But this is just to tell you that when anything like that happens, ensure to call the person. Like, always just try to be calm and really think, because these things happen, they always happen so fast, and before you realize it, you have lost money or you have lost this, and then now before you come back to your senses and realize that, oh my god, this is not the person I was thinking I was talking to. Anyways, I have learned my lesson, and I am going to be more cautious in situations like that. And I just like to say that such is life. Things like this happen, and it might not be the last time. I just pray that I should have more discernment next time to detect that this is a red flag and to act differently. Anyways, thank you for watching my story time, my small story time. And on this channel, I do videos on business, personal development, and just entertainment. So if this is something that you like, don't forget to like, comment down below if you have had similar experiences, and share this video with your friends that you think are going to learn a thing or two. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next video. Ciao.